we're gonna get started because warm-up's pretty chill, pretty easy, just a lot of movement just to get the lower half prepped because it's not a lot of anything else but legs today. It's pretty much just legs. So we make sure the legs and the hips, everything feels good today. So for our warm-up, we have every minute on the minute for 8 minutes. We are doing minute 1, 10 air squats, followed by max glute bridges the remaining time. Minute 2, 4 single leg RDLs each side, and then max lunges. For the RDLs, if you only have access to like a heavier weight, like you don't have anything around like 10 to 20 pounds, then you can do just body weight. But for these, just sit down a little bit. But for these, for a single leg RDL, whichever leg I'm supporting myself on can stay bent. So this knee has a little bit of play in it. It's not locked out. And then from here, I kick my other leg as far back behind me as I can. And I put my chest towards the floor. I come back up, back to standing. So in that second minute, you're doing 4 of those each side. I would do all 4 one side, all 4 the other side. Yeah, dude, my pecs are so freaking sore. For the RDLs, 4 one side, 4 the other side, and then max lunges the remaining time. Just make sure quads, hamstrings, calves, glutes, all that stuff is ready to go because we got a lot of legs today. I hope you guys are excited for it. Your booty's gonna be sore tomorrow. Get ready for that. So I'm gonna start the clock. I'll be yelling out time so we're all on the same page. Let me grab my timer. My timer's at an hour a day and a couple minutes. All right, so first minute, we have 10 air squats, and then the remaining time, max glute bridges. I'll show you glute bridges in 1 second if you don't know those. All right, and here we go. 3, 2, 1. Just 10 air squats to start. 10 air squats to start. Nice and easy. Keep those knees out over the toes. Stay nice and tall at the bottom. Make sure you're not arching your back as you do it. Keep your hips tucked underneath you the entire time. Don't let them turn out. After you hit 10, glute bridges. So laying on the floor, bring your heels towards your butt, squeeze your butt, your hips in a straight line, all the way from your knees to your shoulders, and then come back down. We're going for 20 more seconds. Ten more seconds. All right, next, 4 RDLs each side. So again, my knee stays soft, I keep my back leg out, my chest comes to the floor. I go as low as I can, and I come back to standing. Don't go all the way down to where your back rounds like this, then you're defeating the purpose. You want to make your keep your hamstring under constant tension. Whoa, and don't fall over. 4 each side. Ooh. Now I want you to get 4 lunges. We got 20 seconds of lunges. I ordered some concrete paint on Amazon, and I was hoping it would get here before today, so I could have painted my garage. So it looks a little bit nicer, but it should be here tomorrow. So I have a nicer garage to look at. Back to air squats. Have you guys done any air chores or things around the house that you've been delaying on doing and now you have all the free time to do it? I was definitely cleaning up this garage and painting it and wiping it all down was one of my big projects I'm starting to work on. All right, once you get 10, glute bridges. We got 10 more seconds. And back to RDLs. We got 8 minutes of this, guys, so this is round 2 of 4. I wouldn't really use a weight for these right now, unless you have like a 10-pound weight, something really light you want to use. Just make it a little more challenging, but otherwise, Just focus on stability and coordination. Lunges, 30 seconds of lunges. I'm gonna come see what you guys are saying. What are you saying, Mark? Lots of projects. I can't wait to get to gardening. My backyard is all dirt. I would have to get a pretty nice setup for it to have some plants. And plus I have dogs. Dogs would definitely tear it up. All right, back to air squats. Back to your 10, back to bridges. We're on round 3 or 4, you guys. Squeeze your hips enough so your hips come all the way up. So they're level with your shoulders and your knees. Also, that air conditioning unit's coming out. That's gonna be trash in a couple days. You get 10 more seconds. All right. RDLs. This is a lot on your legs. You're trying to feel a little fatigue in them. Perfect. That's what you want. You're getting everything firing. We're warming up the hamstrings, the quads, the glutes. Calves have to work too. If you haven't seen the workout yet, you'll understand why we're doing this in a second. Once you finish, you're on lunges. We got one more round through of that after that, you guys. And then let me know if you want to see the garage gym. After this warm-up, I'll show you really quick what my setup. I have, you guys are inside of a squat rack right now. I got a bunch of number plates and stuff. I'll show you guys if you're interested. 10 more seconds. Three, two, one. Last time through of each, guys. I'm also getting window tint to cover up that window. That's on the way. Should be here tomorrow. The garage should look 10 times better in the next few days. On this last set of glute bridge, I want you guys to have your toes off the floor, so just the heels are touching. That way you get a little more of your hamstrings involved too. We have about 8 seconds. All right, last minute, guys. Make sure you're keeping that toe pointed down and it's not flaring out to the side. So your hips aren't opening up and you're turning like this. Keep everything in line and pointed towards the floor on the way down. Your head, torso, toes, pointed straight down. All right, last 30 seconds of lunges. All right, Mark wants to see the garage gym. I'll show you guys real quick. After this, we'll do some mobility. Make sure everything is hitting the right positions, and then we will start the workout. And then if you have access to a barbell or dumbbells, today for the extra credit, we have deadlifts, which might sound strange, and rest. You might not have any heavy weights with you, but it's tempo, so you don't really need any heavy weights at all. All right, quick garage gym setup. How am I gonna do this? I don't know how I can. Let's do that. Okay, there we go. So I try to consolidate as much of the junk over there, all the tools and picks and stuff and concrete. I have some dumbbells and some vests, some random like little knickknacks for, this is hard to do. Might be better if I do this. Some random knickknacks to use, like kettlebell handles and bands and stuff like that. I have a Concept 2 biker that Roderick actually gave me. Roderick is the homie. Guy and girl barbell, me and my lady. These mats, these 2 pads right here, these 2 red ones, are nice because they're crash pads. So when you're doing lifts like cleans and jerks and stuff, you want to drop it to the floor without making a lot of noise and vibration. They absorb a lot of the weight, which really helped me when I had an apartment. Foam ply box, a bunch of 45s, some extra plates, and then here's my, oh, is the light gonna fix? Kinda. Here's my squat rack. It's really hard to see. It has a pull-up, there we go. It has a pull-up bar on it too. Has some weights on the side, and then a bench. Yeah. So enough to get my fitness on, but as of lately, I pretty much only do these home workouts with you guys because I just want to work out with everybody and hang out. All right, do some quick mobility. So, can you see me? Perfect. Have a seat. Place one foot above your knee. And we're actually going to do a dynamic version of this. We're going to bring your foot towards the floor and then come back up, back to the original position. So we're going to go back and forth about 30 seconds. If it's not too bad, bring that supporting foot a little bit closer towards your butt. And then once you twist your side down this way, look the opposite way. So you're twisting more at your spine. About 15 more seconds of this. Should feel pretty good on the glutes. Switch legs. Heel close to the butt. Drop it and then lean away. Ooh, got a couple spine pops in there. All right. Next, standing up, wide stance of the feet. Bring your hands to the floor. That's pretty easy. Bring the feet in a little bit till you can still palm the floor entirely, but it's a deep stretch in the back of the hamstrings. We'll go about 20 seconds of this. I have dog hair all over me now. Ugh. All right, next, Cossack squats help warm up the inside of our hips and our hip flexors that run inside of the thighs. So wide stance of the feet. This is your starting position every time. So the first one, you go down, supporting foot stays flat. My other foot's gonna swivel up towards the sky. I come down as low as I can where I feel comfortable. I come back up, and then I do the same thing, other side. Flat foot, foot twist, feel the inside of that thigh as I come down. About 20 seconds. And then I didn't show it either. I have my washer and dryer over here. It's probably the only nice thing in this garage. The only thing that's not dingy and dusty. Last one. All right. So anything else that's tight, sore, beat up, let me know. We'll add it really quick before we start the workout. The workout, I'm gonna explain it really fast and let me know if you wanna hit any other mobility before we start. So every 3 minutes for 6 sets, so a total of 18 minutes. Starting off 16 box jumps, or if you have access to a jump rope, you can do 60 single unders or 40 double unders. If you have access to like something you can jump onto, perfect. But if you're worried that there's like, you're gonna make a lot of noise underneath you or someone's next door sleeping or whatever it is, you wanna make a lot of noise, you can do step-ups as well. 16 step-ups will also be fine. Make sure on the box jump every time you land, fully extend the hips. I'll show you guys that in a second. Next, 12 front squats. So whether you have a dumbbell or a barbell, cool. Just hold it in front of you so it's a little more taxing on your anterior muscles. 8 jump squats to plate, which I'll show you in a second, and then 4 tuck jumps, which I'll show you right now as well. Any questions as of right now? No? Let me show you the movements really fast. So in a 3-minute time frame, you gotta get all these done. You're gonna do 16 box jumps. So we all know these. When you're doing these, first don't jump where the storage is, so you hit your head. When you're doing these, jump, boom, we'll extend the hips. If you're stepping, that's fine as well. Step up, boom, extend the hips, all the way back down. Make sure you're not cutting it short and staying here, and then straight back down from there. Next, you have your front squats. So if you have a bar, you probably know how to do those. If you're using a dumbbell, boom. If you only have 1 dumbbell, this will work. If you have 2, hold both of them as such. I'm gonna have to use my 1 dumbbell to make my goblet squats or front squats. Squat down low, hips a little parallel, come back up to full extension. Next, squat to a plate. Not everyone's gonna have a plate laying around. Just use any kind of elevated surface. So all you're gonna do is, you're gonna squat down, jump to this plate, and then come back down. Just to show that you're moving your feet and you're actually leaving the floor. So it's pretty much like a typical jump squat, just a little more dynamic. And then lastly, 4 tuck jumps. Tuck jump, bend the hips, load up the hamstrings, jump up, tuck the knees as high as you can, go right to the next one. Make sure each time you're not just doing this, just going and just barely get your knees up, reset in the middle, and load your legs up for each one. Are there any questions before we start? You're getting 16, 12, 8, and 4 of those movements done in a 3-minute time frame, then you get to rest. And your score today would be your slowest time, slowest round that you get. Questions? If there's no questions, we'll start in like 30 seconds. So grab equipment you need. All you really need is something you can jump and or step on, or if you have access to a rope, perfect. A plate, and some kind of weight you can hold in front. You don't want many or anything to be too challenging. If you want to get done with probably like within 2 minutes, you get some rest. So you take the whole 3 minutes, your legs are gonna be screaming. They will already, but if you don't get any rest, they're really gonna be screaming at you. All right, if you guys don't have any questions, I'm pulling up my stopwatch now. Place it right here. Perfect. All right, 3 minutes. 16 jumps or steps, followed by 12 front squats, followed by 8 jumps to a plate, followed by 4 tuck jumps. Again, on the tuck jumps, you're not rushing those and barely get off the floor. Really load up, reach with your arms, get your knees towards your chest, try to get as much air time as you can, each rep. All right, good luck, guys. Let's do this, have fun. Here you go, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Doing 16 jumps or steps. Once you do 16, you're doing 12 front squats. After that, 8 jumps to plate, Or squats, jumps to plate. Oh. All right. 4 tuck jumps. Pretty close to what I was expecting. We're at 155 right now, you guys. How was that? Let me know your thoughts. If you have any questions, if it didn't go quite as you expected, if you need to change things up. We're going again in 50 seconds. Mine was at 150. I definitely want to try to keep it below 2. So I got to sustain that pace. If you're a little over 2, consider making it a little bit easier or cutting down the reps slightly if you need to, on whichever movement was the most challenging. So you always can keep moving and get to that rest. If you don't get rest, it can get really tough really quick. All right, we got 20 seconds. That was good. Legs gonna be sore tomorrow. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Sixteen box jumps. Last count, I think I was 16. 12 front squats. Eight squats to plate. Four tuck jumps. Oh. Whew. What was your guys' time on that second one? I got 157. I was a couple seconds slower. No, I was 7 seconds slower. You got 45 seconds. On the tuck jumps, again, think about getting your head as high as you can. So you're really jumping high, it's max effort, and then you're tucking the knees up. So not just getting off the floor and then tucking the knees right away. Jump high and then knees. So that way it's not just another box jump without the box. Max effort jump on those tuck jumps. So that was 2. We got 4 more. I'm already getting shiny. I'm already glistening. And turn into a tsunami of sweat in a second. Oh yeah, legs will be sore tomorrow. 10 seconds. If you need to resort to stepping, step up so you can stay moving. Whatever you gotta do to keep moving. 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath between movements, go right to the next one. Oh, those squats to the plate are rough. Jump as high as you can. Oh, 805, that was a lot slower. Oh. That was 3. There you go, Mark. That's good. Sub. As long as it's intense. As long as you're getting sweaty. Neighbors suck. At least ones live below you. We got 15 seconds. Starting round 4. Ooh. Oh. All right, great, guys. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to step up 2. I think it'll keep me faster. Oh. Oh, front squats are getting nasty. We're at 150 right now, you guys. That was 143 for me. That step was way faster. Stepping up saved me a lot. Nice, Mark. 125. Jeez, dude. Slow down, guys. It's not that serious, okay? You don't got to demolish me like that. You got 50 more seconds. 2 more rounds. I think the worst part right now is those front squats. Especially doing that and going straight into the jumps. It's like even with just body weight now, that little jump is just like just enough to be really tiring. Get my legs burning. There's 3 of you watching this video. If you could leave a like, I'd be very, very appreciated. Even if you don't like the workout because it's crushing you, leaving a like still helps me out. You can hate the workout, but still leave a like. That's fine with me. We can compromise. All right, get ready. 10 seconds. 5 of 6. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah, stepping up is so much faster. Whoa. Oh, 46. Resistance doesn't matter, Mark. It's all about intensity, man. The lighter the workout, the faster you can go, the harder you got to push. Going heavier is a cop-out. You can take more rest, break things up. Weight does not matter in CrossFit. If you want to go to the CrossFit games, yeah, it does, but constantly varied, high-intensity, functional movements. It doesn't say heavy barbells, nasty dumbbell weight. Going in 30 seconds, guys. Last time. If you're at home and you think you need to have your barbell, your kettlebells, it helps. It can be a great tool. It can also be a hindrance too. Okay, sweet, Mark. Keep that intensity. That's all that matters. 10 seconds. Here we go, guys. Last time. 3, 2, 1, and go. Try to get this round down. Look at that. Get this round done fast. And done. If you're still going, push hard, finish it up. Yeah, Dom, you borrowed 50s, I'm pretty sure. If you're using 50s, dude, that'd be miserable. I think I'm using a 35 and it was still spicy. 35 is still really tough on the legs. That was good. I like that workout though. It was all lower body. The reps descended. The intensity of the movement kind of descended a little bit, except for those 4 tuck jumps were kind of hard. That was a good workout. It's definitely a saver for later. I savored that workout so much. If you're still going, you got 40 more seconds. Once you finish, we'll stretch, chillax. I'll go over the extra cut if you guys are interested. Yeah, dude, 50s. I didn't even have 50 in my garage gym. My heaviest I have is 45, and I barely even use them. This is like dumbbell snatches, but more than not, like anything else, devil's press, dumbbell thrusters, I usually go lighter. 15 seconds. 10. 5, 3, 2, 1, and done. Nice job, you guys. Crushed it. Let's stretch for a minute. I'll go over extra if you want. Chit chat, hang out. You might have work to do, but hey, you got all day to do it. Hang out with me. It's only 10:40. I still have 20 more minutes in class. You know what I'm saying? Let's hang out. Okay. First thing I want to attend to is my quads for sure. So if you have like carpet underneath you, I would do couch stretch. So that's the one where you bring your leg down the wall, or if you have a couch, couch on carpet, you do the same thing. Try to get your knee as close as you can, and then open up here. People will do this, and they drive the hip forward like this. When I'm doing this, I don't really feel much of a stretch at all. Versus when I come here and I lean back, I feel a deep stretch in my hip flexors, my quads, more so my quads, especially after that workout. So like 40 seconds here, and then we'll switch. Yeah, hopefully in the next few days when you guys check in these videos, the garage will look a lot nicer. It'll be one color. There won't be tape on the wall. It'll be window tinted and won't cause such weird glare. About 20 more seconds here, you guys. All right, go ahead and switch. If you don't feel comfortable doing couch stretch, you can do saddle as well. That's one where you're laying on your shins and you lean back as far as you can here. If you stack a couple pillows behind you, got to give you some support. You can go a bit lower just a little bit. It definitely helps get a much deeper stretch in the quads. It's always a great option too. Oh yeah. Or you can do standing quad stretch. You just grab your heel and pull towards your butt while you hold onto a wall or a door or something. What were your guys' thoughts on that workout? How'd it go? I think it was a good contrasting workout from yesterday. If I did any kind of pushing or pulling today, I feel good now, but when I get cold again, I'm pretty sure my chest and my lats are going to be pretty sore. Might take a nice little bath today. I got some Epsom salt. That might be an evening activity. Nice little bath. Maybe some yoga before. Maybe I'll hit some Stephanie's yoga every night, 8 p.m. Or is it night or morning she's yoga now? I don't know. Check the email. All right. Next, similar stretch. We're gonna do just a psoas lunge. So upright lunge. From here, squeeze your butt underneath. Squeeze your abs down to make a straight line. You're not arched and extended like this. You're tucking in as much as you can, and then pushing your butt forward. So it's not this. If I do this, it takes away from my hip flexor because now I'm elongating it. I want to keep it tight. It elongates my everything around it, so it takes away from my psoas. But if I do this, and then I lean forward, it's hitting just my psoas. What are you guys saying? Glad you liked it, Mark. Glad you liked it, Dom. What's tomorrow's workout? Let me check. tomorrow and Thursday's workouts posted on Modify right now if you guys want to scope those out and see which ones you want to do. If you want to join me every single day this week, cool. Ooh, tomorrow's going to be good. So in case you don't have your phone nearby, tomorrow's workout, 22 minutes to get as far as you can. It's pretty much like a chipper with a 22-minute time cap on it. 50 sumo deadlift high pulls. You can use a dumbbell, kettlebell, barbell. You can use a backpack. Followed by 60 straight leg sit-ups. 70 alternating single arm snatch. If people have barbells but don't have dumbbells, I'm having people just do regular barbell snatches, cut the reps in half. So you would do 35 snatches, 80 Russian twists each side, 90 pendlay rows, and then 100 mountain climbers each side. Real quick, go ahead and switch legs, guys. I'm going to show you guys pendlay rows if you have dumbbells. So what a pendlay row is, it's typically done with a barbell. And what it is you start from the floor every single time you do a barbell row. Typically barbell rows, you'll pick it up off the floor and then hinge and then do rows like this. But a pendlay row, you start from the floor every time, you pull, come back down. It's kind of like a single rep of a row every single time. So if you're doing dumbbells, similar thing, you have dumbbells here, you would pull, tap the floor, pull, tap the floor. And all it is, you got to show that you're doing like a half-second pause on the floor. So it's like you're not like bouncing the weight off. You're having to disengage and re-engage your scap and your lats every time. So that's tomorrow's workout. It's going to be fun. Real fun. It's not designed to be able to finish in 22 minutes. It's designed for people to get capped. I don't know how far I'll get in this, but it sounded like a fun workout to me. I love this humanity shirt, but I have this stain that won't go away. I use bleach pen and everything. It stays there. I'll probably still wear it to the gym, whatever. Just a little stain. Looks so bright and shiny now in the lighting. What do you guys have planned the rest of the day? Other than work. Of course, work's stupid. Don't talk about work. What else are you guys doing? You guys have any new hobbies you're starting up, new activities, books you're reading, TV shows you're watching, hikes you're going on? Even though I don't like when I go on hikes. Me and the wifey tried to bring the dogs on a hike not this past Sunday, the Sunday before that. And literally there were a mile of cars parked along the streets. They're all going on a hike. So we were like, no, you won't do that. So we just went to some neighborhood and just walked the dog around some nice neighborhood. Make sure you keep your distance. Save the old people. Season 2 of You. What's that one about? I've heard a little bit. School. Nice, Dom. I keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it until everyone has seen it. Formula One on Netflix. There's 2 seasons. There's the 2018 and 2019 season. They are amazing. It gets you so hyped. I'm not much of I'm kind of a car guy. I like seeing cool cars, but it's amazing. Petra's reading Behave by Robert Sapolsky. Okay. I'm already really great at behaving. I behave really well, so I don't need to read that. Also, if you haven't seen Tiger King yet, it's really funny. Something you can finish in half the evening. Tiger King is awesome. It's a story of a hopeless romantic that will do anything for love. Not my kind of book. Not my cup of tea. Are there guns in it? Is there any wars? Any sci-fi in it? All right. Anything else you guys want to stretch? Actually, one more thing we're going to stretch. Don't leave just yet. Next. I really like this one because it gets my glutes and my low back. Sit, crisscross, lean forward. If you're up for it, put your foot above your knee and then lean forward as well. It's a little bit better when I'm warm. I do the stretch when my legs are cold. I'm not as mobile. What are you guys saying? That's you? Okay, I'm gonna watch you then. Oh, you're saying you is about the romantic? Oh, well, I'm not watching that then. I'll check out the first episode. I'll tell you what I think tomorrow, Mark. If it's not good, man, you owe me 60 minutes of my life. Switch legs. Oh, also, I'm going to show you guys extra credit as well in case you're interested. So, for the extra credit today, pull it up. You're doing 4 rounds for quality, so don't rush it. 5 deadlifts with a 5-second descent, or longer if you need to, and then 10 bicep curls. So, if you have your barbell, obviously it's easy to kind of accommodate for that. But if you have dumbbells like me, push the butt back, just like normal deadlift. Bend the knees, tap the floor, and come back up. But each time it's a 5-second descent, so it look like this. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tap, come back up. If you don't have really light weights, and that wouldn't be too challenging for you, even with a 5-second descent, make it 7 seconds, 9 seconds, 10, whatever. Make it as long as you can so we really feel the hamstrings light up. And then 10 bicep curls, you guys all know those. But a quick tip for doing them is to purposefully place your elbows in front of your body. So when people do curls, if they have their elbows pulled back like this, and they're busting out curls, naturally your thigh is going to stop how far your hand can go and fully stretch out your bicep. So when you're coming up, have your elbows in front so you can fully lengthen the arms, come back up, big contraction at the top, come back to that full lengthening of the bicep. So you get more out of the exercise versus cutting it short. That's why we don't do half rep air squats, or half rep push-ups. The more range of motion you do, the more you recruit the muscles, tendons. There's all the storage up above me. Muscles, tendons, all that kind of stuff, and it helps make your body stronger, more resilient. So if you guys have any questions for me, let me know. Otherwise, we're calling it there. Great job today, everybody. That was a really fun workout. I'm going to be saving that one for later. We might see another workout like that down the road. It's just an upper body version. That'd be cool. All right. Take care, you guys. Have a great evening. Have a tasty lunch. Take a nap. Watch Formula 1 on Netflix. Go for a walk. Have a great rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Sharp.